5 months is more than enough when it comes to preparing for any part of US CMA exam, though it be part 1 or part 2. 5 months more than enough. But is this applicable to each and every candidate? Well, that's not the case. Think of a candidate who has passed 12th standard and is studying in, let's say, first year of graduation or second year of graduation. In this time, you are new to the advanced studies world or professional exam world, and there's a good chance you might take some time to pick things up. So over here, I would recommend that if you take more than 5 months, it's perfectly fine. The global average for students who are preparing for CMA exam, it is 9 months. So we are way ahead of that. Just about 5 months, let's say 6 months to 8 months is more than enough for you guys. On contrary, we have category of students who are, let's say, CA dropout, or they have completed their MBA. Now these candidates have some background in finance. So if they want to leverage that, then these candidates can consider taking less than 5 months to prepare for CMA exams. But if you ask me that what is the ideal time to prepare for any part of CMA exam, I would say 5 months. And in this video, we are going to discuss about how to utilize these 5 months. Let's get started. But before starting, if you are new to the channel, then hi, my name is Aditya. I'm founder and CEO of FinStreet Education, where I teach US CMA program. I have around 6 to 7 years of corporate experience, where I've worked in finance, strategy, and sustainability with companies such as Deutsche Bank, FIS, Spotfix, and KPMG. Currently, I'm on a mission to build a venture where any finance enthusiast can come in and build a successful career in finance. Let's get started. So when it comes to CMA Part 2, we overall have 6 subjects from section A till section F. And if you consider the whole curriculum at the same time, it will feel like a huge challenge. Okay, all 6 subjects at the same time can feel overwhelming. So over here, I want you to consider one simple strategy, that is divide and conquer. Break down the whole curriculum into 2 parts. Half of the curriculum in, let's say, first part and half of the curriculum in second part. Now, when you consider 3 sections at a time, it feels doable. It feels manageable. So here we can start our preparation. And for that, I have created a combination of these sections so that your preparation is balanced. You are able to prepare well, take a stop in between, and then continue your preparation. Now, what is the idea behind taking a stop? See, when I talk about a period of 5 months, the 5 months is broken down into 3 phases. First 2 months dedicated to half of the curriculum. So 50% of the curriculum in first 2 months. After this, take a small mock test, okay, mock exam on whatever you have completed. Look at the score that you're getting. If you're getting more than 80 or even if more than 70, you're on the right track. Whatever you're doing is working for you. But let's say in this mid-season mock exam, if you don't score well, there's a good chance you might need to go back and study again. And this, your overall cycle of then 5 months might need another level of consideration. This is something that we follow at FinStreet Education as well. So whenever we complete 2 or 3 sections, there's a mid-season mock and I get an idea that some of the candidates can go ahead, but some candidates which need more attention, more practice, can consider taking up additional time for their exam. This can also become a filtration for paying your exam fees. Before paying your exam fees, just complete half of the curriculum, sit for one test and check if you're able to pass the test or not. So 2 months done, mid-season mock, then in next 2 months, you can complete the curriculum. So overall 4 months your whole curriculum will be complete. Then last 1 month is actually a buffer period. Buffer period for mainly 2 things. One is, I want you to solve IMA support package. What is IMA support package? It's a question bank given by the institute themselves. When institute is giving you questions, of course, they are of high value, high quality as well, and they'll give you some kind of idea or test or flavor around how the questions will show up in the actual exam. So one important point is solving support package. A lot of candidates start solving support package at the beginning. Please don't do so. Initially, whatever publication you have, stick to that publication, solve questions, build your expertise. Now, once you have good amount of expertise, use IMA support package to test yourself. Second part is sitting for mock exams. Recently, I interviewed more than 15 candidates who passed the exam, and everyone echoed one same feedback, that they had appeared for more than 5 mock exams. So what we do at FinStreet is the bare minimum is 5 mock exams. So in this last 1 month, along with support package, you have to sit for at least 5 mock exams. With this formula, you're all set to pass the exam. Now coming to the combination, that how to break down your syllabus. See, in terms of combination also, I have some level of formula going in the back end, and there is one simple context behind it. See, each subject or each section is not of same level. If you observe carefully, there are 2 sections which need moderate level of effort, which means in terms of difficulty, time required, efforts required, it is at moderate level. There are 2 sections which needs a lot of time, or in terms of difficulty, they're slightly high. And there are 2 sections which requires low amount of effort, means so easy that you can complete them in just 2 to 3 days. So if this is the scenario, there are some formula or some combination that you can follow to make sure that in your first half of the preparation, there's a balance maintained. There's at least one difficult section that you have covered before going to the mid-season mock. And even before sitting for the final mock, the whole curriculum should be completed. So over here, I have overall 3 combinations that you can follow. Let's start with the first combination. But before going ahead, I want to quickly answer one question that I get all the time. The question is where I should start my preparation. And the answer is any section is fine. To talk about my own experience, I had started with section B, went all the way to F, and at the end I had prepared for section A. Now what was the reason behind it? Well, corporate finance, the subject was the reason. I got into finance because of my fascination around stock market or startups or valuation or equity research. And corporate finance is the topic that covers everything. So because of just my own personal inclination, I started with section B. I loved it. And, in terms of volume, in terms of difficulty level, it was up to the mark. Perfect section to start with. So you can start at any section that you want. A lot of candidates start with section A, where they think that, okay, this is where the curriculum starts, so they can start here as well. People like me start with section B. There are few candidates who want to start at an easy section. So they want to start at section D. Any formula is fine. At FinStreet, what we do is we have something called as Finance 101. Finance 101 builds basics of finance for all the section. So anyone who joins FinStreet can pursue Finance 101. And once they are done with this program, after that, they can start with any section that they want. They will be comfortable studying for any section or starting any section. So once we are done with this, here are the three combinations. First combination is you can start with section A and B. This will cover 40% of your curriculum. After that, you can give your mid-season mock, and then you can continue from section C till F, then complete the whole curriculum. Second combination is section B and C together. This will make sure that 45% of the curriculum is done. Then you can sit for a mid-season mock, and after that, you can continue studying from section D till section A. Third combination is if you start from section C. Now, if you observe, if you start from section C, this combination overlaps with combination number 1, where you are just taking second half in the first part, and you are taking first part of strategy 1 combination 1 in the second half. So just do a vice versa of combination 1. If you're starting with section C, first strategy is more than enough. Start with C, go till F, give a mid-season mock, and then start with A, complete till B. Same thing if you're starting with section D. Start from section D, go till A, sit for a mid-season mock, and then you can give section B and C. So these two combinations are common, starting with section A or starting with section C, same combination, starting with section B or starting with section D, same combination again. The last combination is where you start with section E. If you're starting with section E, go till section A. The reason being section E has some level of difficulty in it. So I'm keeping section E and B completely separate. So over here, you can start with section E, go till A, give your mid-season mock, and after that, start with B again, go all the way till D. These three combinations will make sure that you are, more than enough prepared in overall 4 months for the exam. Now, before anyone picks this strategy blindly, here is some context, okay? When we talk about learning as a process, see, learning is very subjective. Subjective ka matlab, the process will be different for me, the process will be different for you. Maybe I can complete one exam in 5 months, maybe you can complete it in 3 months, and some other candidate might take 8 months. So how to identify that we fall under which category? Well, this is the reason why I have built such a strategy. Instead of betting yourself against all 6 sections, break this down into few parts. And when I break this down, the simple formula that you have to follow for preparation is just a 3-step process. When it comes to learning, you just have to do these 3 simple things. Number 1 is you have to focus on understanding. That can be through lectures, through reading textbook, through attending a live class. Anything is fine. Second step is practice and test yourself. This is where you have to solve MCQs. You have to give small weekly tests, small sectional tests, so you know where you stand. And one grave mistake a lot of candidates do is they just focus on understanding for the whole curriculum. Then they start solving MCQs. A very big mistake. Please do not commit this mistake. The moment you complete your understanding part, immediately go and test yourself through practicing MCQs or sectional tests. Next part is revision. Once you study something, don't leave it behind. After every 7 days, after every 14 days, pick up your notes, pick up the questions that you have done, pick up the questions you couldn't get correct. And on a weekly basis, spare 30 to 40 minutes to revise them. Follow this strategy. You will be easily through when it comes to CMA exams. After this, I'm planning to release 2 more videos. One will be student oriented, where we'll discuss a strategy that is for 6 to 8 months or even 9 months for that matter, how students can prepare for CMA exam utilizing the overall duration. And second video will be for CA dropout for finance candidates who have some background in finance and how they can complete CMA in just 3 months. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button if you learned something out of it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.